Are your shoulders sore and beat up? I'm gonna show you how to fix them. All right, guys and girls, the amount of people that come to me with aches and pains through their shoulders that aren't allowing them to train their shoulders properly, they're not even be able to get into like good chest pressing, flies, and even some people are so bad that it hurts for their rowing movements. What I thought I would do today is share with you 3 things that I do every single week that keep my shoulders as healthy as humanly possible. And the first thing we're gonna do here is actually an active release therapy with a barbell in the floor. So you know that if you follow me at all, that I really love deep tissue massage. Well, not everyone can afford that every week. And there's some weeks where I don't have time for it because I'm just so busy with work. So if I don't have time to get to my massage work and my shoulders start hurting, all I do is I lay in the floor, get a straight bar that I would normally do bench press with, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to fix your shoulder pain today. All right, guys, so you can see 45-pound bar. I have it right at the pit of my elbow. Now, all I'm gonna do is just start rolling it up this bicep. Very slow, and I mean, that's excruciating right there. This is gonna start, I'm gonna do 1 pass all the way up to my front delt. So up slow, right there to insertion, boom, and then now we're gonna just roll it right back down. Now, from here, I mean, this is killing my bicep. The fact that I'm able to talk to you guys through this is pretty funny. So get right to the tip, awesome. Now I'm gonna roll right up. Right there for me feels really tight. Now from here, all I'm gonna do is just curl up and out. Up, out. I'm gonna roll up a little bit more. Same thing, up, out. For me, that doesn't cause a lot of pain there. So now all I'm gonna do is some internal and external rotation. So internal, external. As you can see, I don't have a lot of that. Roll up a little bit more. Down, back. Oh, that's definitely it. Roll all the way up to the right where it connects. That's almost nothing. And then internal and external rotation. And then we're going to right back down. So that's the bicep. Now, what most people don't realize is the bicep tendon connects into the shoulder, which is, if you're having shoulder pain, a lot of times it's due to this bicep. All right, now I'm just going to lay back. And now, so that's right where my bicep connects to my delt. Now I'm gonna roll up, right there. Yep, that's definitely getting it. And then we're right back down, just like that. Now I need to slide the bar just up a little bit, there. Now we're gonna come right into that front delt. Now from there, now I'm gonna go internal, external, just like that. And then now I'm gonna up, curl, and down, and then I'm gonna roll right back down. So just like that, guys. So rolling that bicep, and you can tell like now, since that's 3 passes at this point, that's almost loose to where I'm tolerable and can talk to you. Like that's, if the first time was 10, that's down to like a 7 pain. And then I promise you, once I stand up, it's still a little tender right there. So if you find a spot like for me right there is a little tender, I'm just gonna just stay on it. And then I'm just gonna let it sit. I'm gonna relax into it. And then I'm gonna flex into it, and then relax off of it. So I will do this on both sides. All right, so if you tell one side that took me, what, 2.5 minutes, I'd simply just flip the bar, flip on the different side, do the same thing on the left side. I promise you right now, if you start and finish each one of your chest workouts with that little rotation of that bar rollout, you will be amazed what it does to the health of your shoulder. And then you'll probably even see some cool new bicep growth because you're gonna be rolling that out 2 times a week. Hopefully 4 times a week if you're training chest twice a week. So that's exercise number 1 to fix your shoulders. All right, next up, a dead hang. You see me do this with weight on me. You see me do it just freestanding. If a shoulder injury is the reason you're doing this, I'm gonna suggest you not NOT start with a weighted, where you see me do 2 plates strapped to my waist. I've done it with 3. That's for stretching my lats. With this, and we're doing it specifically for shoulder health, I wanna think about this in terms of duration. So I want 4 sets of 30 seconds. So that's gonna be how many minutes? 2. So 2 total minutes of hangs. But I'm not gonna do that all at once. I wanna break it up so that I'm not thinking about my grip strength. I wanna think about letting down and relaxing into this and allowing my shoulder socket to do this. Because a lot of times what happens is that capsule gets rammed up in there, and that's why you're having tightness. So if you look at any of the guys and girls who are coaching longevity, they always talk about the importance of just hanging. And to me, that makes sense because when I do it, it makes my shoulders feel incredible. So I thought, how can we marry this to bodybuilding? Okay, cool. I can take all the premises for health and longevity, tie them into bodybuilding, and have best of both worlds. So not only am I stretching my lats here, but I'm getting long-term shoulder health and progress from simply just hanging from a bar for 2 minutes. So I personally like a neutral grip or a shoulder width pronated grip. So we'll do pronated here, and there you have it, guys. I didn't hold for the full 30 because I've already done that today. Personally, I do this at the end of my cardio in the morning. I have a rogue pull-up bar in my basement. So 4 sets of 30. Again, I like the overhand shoulder width, or I like a neutral grip to where I'm shoulder width there as well. So with that, if you notice, I just breathe into the stretch. I'm not flexing, none of that mess. And then I'm also not using straps on this because I really believe in my heart there's something that's tied with hand to elbow to shoulder where I think we need to use this time to hang onto a bar. Now, if you're someone out there who can't hold their body weight for 2 minutes, get better, lose body fat. That's the advice. Don't use straps. So if you have to do 10-second holds for 2 minutes, then literally that's what you're gonna have to do. How many sets is that? 12. So again, dead hangs for healthy shoulders, exercise number 2. And the last thing here, something that I've been a huge believer in ever since John taught to me was stretch push-ups. So if you see this video that Chaz is gonna link in here for me, I'm just taking either dumbbells, a yoga step, or specific like push-up handles, and I'm getting a good stretch, keeping my chin up. I'm sinking these really deep. So what this is gonna do is gonna stretch out everything within my shoulder. So a lot of times when guys and girls have shoulder issues, they start using these really shortened ranges of motion and they begin to lose the full potential of that joint. And we have to do that if we want it to be healthy. So the reason I like this is it's only your body weight. So it isn't like we're going in there and pressing 315 on the incline. This is just your body weight. And honestly, not all of it's loaded on the shoulder because your feet are deloading a portion of this. So stretch push-ups at the end of your chest workout, 3 sets to failure. If you get really good at these, put a band on your back, put chains around your neck, all of those are gonna work extremely well. So if you look at the totality of these 3 recommendations, I have the barbell roll to start your session. Then we get into push-ups, intro workout, and then post is gonna be the dead hangs, or after your cardio will be the dead hangs. So do these, install these 3 principles into your weekly routine. I promise, give it a month of maximum effort and your shoulders will be healthier and then bigger because you're able to train your chest and shoulders properly. If you like this video, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, Christmas TV.